Hi everybody, today we're going to work on word problems and how to answer them. So I always get this question, is this a word problem? So we're going to learn how to identify a word problem and then how to define a variable and what are the steps to finding a solution and as well as solve these consecutive integer problems today. So what is a word problem? Any problem with words other than the words solve, evaluate, simplify, graph, or find the solution are word problems. I hope you can identify them next time you see a word problem. When it says to define a variable, make sure that you use the let statement. And this let statement must explain what the variable represents in your equation. And try to be as specific as possible. You don't want to write some general thing like let x be the height. What is this height of and how much, what are the units? So make sure you write something very specific such as let x be the height of the box in inches. And that's how you really make your answer beautiful. These are the steps to answering a word problem. So make sure you define your variable, and you can use any letter of the alphabet except I and O. Most people prefer X and Y, but you can do A, B, C, you can do P, Q, R, whatever you like. Just try to use the same one most of the time, or depending on the word problem, you can use the first letter. If it says bracelets, you can use the letter B. So define the variable, that means write the let statement. Write the equation. Remember that you have to write nice equations to make sure the variable is not already isolated. Then you solve the equation, and for a word problem the answer must be in a sentence with the correct units. If you have all 4 steps, you will get full credit. Otherwise you will lose points for every missing part here. So let's see how to solve consecutive integer problems. So what are consecutive integers? Consecutive means coming one after the other. So 3, 4, 5, 6 are consecutive integers. So if we let x be equal to the first one, since these are skipping by 1, if the first number is x, then the next one will be x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, and so on. So when they skip by 1, you add 1 to the previous integer. If we have consecutive even integers, these are skipping by 2. Therefore, if the first integer is x, you're going to add 2, and then add 2, and then add 2. And odd integers also skip by 2. So if the first number is odd, the next odd number will be plus 2, the next odd will be plus 4, and so on. So try to understand this, that even if it's odd or even, they skip by 2's. And we're going to use this with work tomorrow, but let's try 1 or 2 word problems. Here's your first one. It says find 3 consecutive even integers whose sum is 132. You do not have to write this box down, but you need to remember your 4 steps. So we're going to first define the variable. We're going to say that let x be the first integer. And so write the equation. Since we're talking about even integers, our numbers are going to be x, x plus 2, and x plus 4. And the sum, that means you add all 3, is going to equal to 132. Notice that I put parentheses around each so that I can see the 3 different integers. And now we solve, combine like terms, and solve for x. In the final step, make sure you answer with a sentence. And in this case, you're going to write the integers are 42, 44, and 46. The next one I want you to try on your own, and after you finished it, check to see if you could get full credit, all 10 points on this question. So pause it, try it on your own, and now check. Let x be the first integer. Since these are just consecutive integers, we have x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. Solve and then make sure your final answer is in a sentence. And that is it for today. I'll see you in class tomorrow. Bye.